Hi Sycamore families! Thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy schedule to watch this short video. My name is Carmen Warmington and I have two daughters at Sycamore, Sophia in second grade with Mrs. Ford and Zoe in Miss Babish's class doing kindergarten. We just joined the school this year and we were so excited to see how environmentally conscious the school is. But I also learned that the art program is severely underfunded. The Art Attack program gets merely $250 for the whole year, and that's barely enough to even buy paper for the whole school. So I come today with a fundraising proposal to share how we can help the art program and also help the school be more green. How many of you donated disinfectant wipes to the school? I know I did, and I've subsequently learned how awful they are. So as an example, the Clorox wipes say that you need to use the cloth and clean the surface for 4 times and then let it stay wet for 10 minutes to even be effective. I never did that, and I don't know if anybody else did. So, and not to mention all the nasty chemicals that it leaves behind that our kids are exposed to. So I'm presenting a new company. I'm not sure if you've heard of Norwex, but Norwex is a Norwegian company, and they have made so many amazing cleaning products that are free of chemicals and toxins, and are also helping us to reduce all the waste that we're producing. So as an example, Norwex has a microfiber cloth called the Enviro cloth, which you can use for everything. And this cloth is made up of microfibers that are really, really small. So to be considered a microfiber, it needs to be at least 1/6 the size of your human hair. And these cloths have 1/200th the size of a human hair. So that means this is a huge surface area for cleaning, and also helps to trap a lot of germs and retain a lot of the water. If you were to stretch out all these microfibers, you could go from Canada all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. That's how huge they are. The other thing that's pretty impressive, if you want to zoom in this here, I'm not sure if you can see on the label, but they have a thing called backlock. And backlock is their antibacterial system. So the backlock has silver, micro silver embedded in these microfibers, and the silver is a fantastic antibacterial agent. It will stop the growth of any mold, mildew, bacteria, germs, so it doesn't get that funky smell, and it also helps to trap the germs so we're not cross-contaminating. And the best part is you only need to use water to do the cleaning. Okay, so now I'd like to demonstrate to you how effectively these cloths can clean by using raw chicken, because who doesn't love to use raw chicken? So I'm going to take some raw chicken and smear it all over the table, because I know that's what your kids would love to do. So we're going to smear it on here, get in here nice and good, rubbing all this raw chicken. Yum, yum. And I can even just use my cloth to wipe my hands. Not sure if you're familiar with these swabs, but these are what the food industry uses to help test the cleanliness of a food surface. So we're going to take the swab and I'm going to smear it all over the table where I rubbed in the raw chicken. And what we're looking here for is the presence of proteins, because when proteins are present, that means germs have a food source and there will be germs present. So I'm just going to release the liquid and give it a good shake. And when proteins are present, the color in here will turn to a gray, purpley color. So just give it a few seconds to do its thing. And I'm sure you can all guess that there's going to be protein present when you have raw chicken. So you can see how it's starting to turn gray and starting to get purple. So that shows that yes, there's protein present, and that there's the chance of, there are bacteria and germs there, because that's what they need to live on. So now I'm going to take my Norwex cloth. I'm going to fold it into quarters so that we can have 8 different surfaces for cleaning. I will keep the Norwex label so I can demonstrate this to you. All I'm going to do is wipe. I've wet this cloth with water, so it's just damp, and I'm just wiping over the surface one time. And I'm going to now take a new swab, and I'm going to swab to see if their protein is all gone. So we take it and we just swab over the same surface, get in there, put it in here. We're going to release the liquid. And you can see it is green. So the original one we had with the protein was purple, and all I did was use water in the Enviro cloth, wet it and squeeze out the water, and then give it one little wipe, and you can see it's gotten rid of all the protein and all the germs, which is pretty phenomenal. Now if I take the same part of the cloth where I had the label and I go and wipe it on another part of my table with all those raw chicken guts in there, I am not going to cross-contaminate the rest of the table. If I take the same swab which had the green on it and I go and wipe the surface here that I just cleaned, you'll see there'll be no cross-contamination. Let's put the paper again. So it's still staying green, even though we used the raw chicken guts on the cloth and we cleaned another surface of the table. So that's huge, because that means that we can at least use the same cloth and not worrying about spreading germs when we're cleaning a dirty surface. So my vision is to have these in the classroom so that the teachers can replace the disinfectant wipes and rather clean surfaces using this. No need for any dirty chemicals or toxins or anything that can harm the kids. The other product that I want to show you, which uses this same amazing technology, which I think would be fantastic in the classroom, are these adorable little hand towels. Now they're made like they're a nice soft chenille hand towel, and they're made of the exact same microfiber and the same antibacterial agents that are in the EnviroCloth. So what's amazing about these is your kids can use these to dry their hands instead of using paper towel, and that can cut back on so much waste. The best part is if one of your kids decides to wipe boogers off their nose and wipe them on the towel, the next kid can come along and there will be no cross-contamination. So just think of all the paper towels we could save in the classroom, and even using those, the baby wipes and stuff. So these two products I think would be super useful in the classroom, and they would also cut down on all the chemicals. One of these EnviroCloths costs $17.99, or you can get a pack of 4 for $64.99, and they each have a 2-year warranty. So these will last the classroom a whole year or even 2 years. And one of these little hand towels is $19.99. And so my proposal is if we could get at least 2 EnviroCloths and 2 hand towels into the classroom, that could help immensely. In order to clean these cloths, we can use one of their laundry powder detergents. And the great thing about this laundry powder is that it's super concentrated, so you only would need a teaspoon a week, and you could wash these every week. At the end of each day, you would just rinse them out. You could even spray with a diluted solution of the laundry powder detergent with the water. Just spray them and hang them to dry, and within 24 hours, they're self-sanitized. Now, as a Norwex consultant, I get 35% commission for selling these products. But the 35% commission that would come from all these sales would go directly back to the school, to the art program. So as a really rough estimate, if we have 15 classrooms at Sycamore and each classroom donated or had $100 worth of products, that would raise about $500 for the school. Now, $500 for the art program is not great, but it's a start. So hopefully you can help me get there. So how can you donate? Well, you can either just contribute a small amount, even $5, towards your classroom products, and then we can use that money to put together and buy products for the classroom. Or if you wanted to buy one of these items for the class yourself, you could do that. And the third way you could help out is if you wanted to buy any of these products for your own personal use, or even see a catalog for more products. And just remember, Christmas is around the corner and these make great Christmas gifts. All the proceeds from all your purchases, personal or for the school, will go back to the art program. So if you could help me in bringing some money in for our kids to have amazing, fun, creative art classes, and to also help reduce some of the toxins and chemicals that our kids are exposed to, that would be fantastic. You can start ordering today. I have sent you a flyer which explains a little bit of detail about the products, and also with the website and phone number and email, so if you have any questions. So you can visit the website, look at the products, you can talk to me, let me know what you'd like to do to help out. And I'd like to have the orders go through by December 18th, which is the Monday, so we can try and get everything in time for Christmas. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season.